Hey everybody, it's Doug Green and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News, and I'm very pleased to have with us again Robert Dumas of TaxConnex. Robert, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Doug.
So this is a special podcast for TR Publications and the Cloud Communications Alliance. As you can see on the crawl, we're in the run-up to the Big Cloud Connections event coming up in St. Petersburg in April. And Robert, you have the distinction of being, I think, the first exhibitor that I've interviewed that's going to be at the show. And in fact, TaxConnex is a first-time exhibitor at Cloud Connections.
Yes, and we're very excited to be participating this year and look forward to meeting everybody.
So, TaxConnex, what is TaxConnex? What do you do?
TaxConnex is a sales and telecom tax compliance outsource. We partner with companies that provide telecommunication services and have related nationwide sales and telecom tax responsibilities that require a great deal of oversight and management to do successfully.
And I saw on your website, it just stares right at you, that there's chaos in sales tax compliance, and you aim to conquer that.
Yes, if you can imagine, there are 50 states, 50 different governments, and with telecom tax, there's many counties and cities throughout the country that also have taxes and fees that have to be remitted. For some of our larger clients, they're filing over 1,600 returns a month nationwide. So if you have a large customer footprint, you will have a large sales and telecom tax compliance responsibility. And we can help manage the chaos associated with working with that many disparate states and local jurisdictions.
Now, with all that complexity, we have a whole bunch of sessions at the event about AI. So can't this be conquered with AI or automation?
Parts of it absolutely can, and we try to utilize AI within our software and within the processes we use to serve our clients. But so much of it requires good judgment because every client I have manages their sales tax compliance somewhat differently. And in order to navigate those differences and the risk tolerance levels of the various taxpayers, you really need to have a good bit of human intervention and experience and good judgment to go along with the AI and the software that we use.
So that's a very interesting thing because it echoes what everybody, it was almost a trick question of mine about AI. It seems to echo what a lot of other people are now saying in year 3 or 4 of the AI revolution, which is AI is a terrific tool. Be sure to supervise it.
Yep. It's a great supplement to our software. There's many aspects of our business that is very repeatable, that doesn't require a lot of thought. And it's great in those situations. But where judgment needs to be applied and defended, you really need to do that yourself.
With the numbers you just gave us, with these amazing number of multiple filings, like what did you say, every month?
Yes, every month.
It sounds like also that if you don't have your arms around this, that liability can get out of control very quickly.
Very quickly. It just takes a few months and you're so far behind, it's going to cost you a lot of money in consulting fees just to get current. And while you're going through the effort of getting current, you're going to have another month of compliance that you need to get done. So it's something that requires a great deal of urgency.
And I think it's worth commenting here on what you told me before, which is we're looking at the interface of state and county laws and of different practices and so on that go back some time, but also a kind of peculiar situation that turns a telecoms organization or service company basically into a kind of a tax collector.
That's exactly right. None of us want to be a tax collector for the state and local governments,
right?
But with these transactions taxes, and there are a lot of them for communications providers. It's a responsibility we have by law. And the tax we're collecting is really the responsibility of our customers. We're just the agents. However, the jurisdictions and states will come after us as carriers, not the consumer, because it'd be too hard for them to go after all our customers for these taxes. They have to go to the providers. So it's a liability we don't want to assume unnecessarily.
So, I mean, that kind of opens you up to fines, fees. You also may have to bring in consultants, maybe even attorneys, and so on and so forth. Are there other consequences having this thing spiral?
Yes. I mean, if you're a communications company, you've got regulatory responsibilities. And if you have a regulatory body for which you owe information, they could shut you down. They could tell you no more providing service until you get compliant. So there are ramifications to operations, but there's also ramifications, as we discussed previously, Doug, with selling your business. You don't want to sell your business with these unpaid liabilities hanging on your books, or worse yet, uncollected liabilities that haven't been properly reported and remitted, so it becomes your responsibility.
So at this conference, you actually will be exhibiting. You'll actually be presenting from one of the stands in the foyer there what you have to offer. Tell me a little bit about what's going on, because it sounds like you've got some really new, interesting offers.
We do. As a tax provider, we realize that there's more to what we need to provide to our customer than just getting returns to jurisdictions. We need to help our customers calculate the right amount of tax, get that tax on the invoice so that they're protected as they're collecting the tax from their customer, even before they're giving us the information to report and pay to the jurisdictions. So we have a tax calc software offering now for our customers that we're very excited about. Additionally, because of the complexity and chaos associated with U.S. tax laws in general, there's an exemption requirement that carriers have either with their vendors or with their customers. And with our exemption management certificate product, we can help them navigate those responsibilities as well.
And at the same time, your core offering, which you've had for a while, this also is important too.
It's very important. It's our bread and butter. We're currently remitting about 23 to 24,000 returns a month on behalf of our clients and paying on their behalf about over $100 million of taxes. So we've got a significant volume that we're managing currently and have really found a way to scale this business with our software platform. So we're very excited to feed this platform and serve more clients and help more people get out of the chaos of sales and telecom tax compliance.
Robert, I really want to thank you for joining me today. Thanks for, by the way, supporting the Cloud Communications Alliance and being a part of the Cloud Connections event. I'm really looking forward to seeing you. Congratulations on being a first-time exhibitor, so that's kind of exciting. I want everyone to know you can learn more about Cloud Communications at cloudcommunications.com, Cloud Communications Alliance. And on the website, you can learn about this upcoming event, cloudcommunications.com/connections. And Robert, where can we learn more about TaxConnex?
Yeah, visit us at TaxConnex.com. We have a lot of information on the website, a lot of good content. There's a lot you can learn from just going to our site, but of course you can contact us through the site as well.
Yeah, I want to echo that. There's on the website a lot of information there for free, just to educate yourself about these issues and become a little bit knowledgeable, and then they can engage you right from the site.
We try to make it easy.
And even better, come to the conference, meet Robert in person, and find out more.
Exactly.
All right. I'm looking forward to seeing you in April.
Thank you, Doug. Appreciate the time.